to this class. I'll be taking you through the learning and development module of the GOS HRM, and specifically I'll be taking you through how you create sessions, training sessions within the learning and development module. To do that, you navigate from the left slider here, you click on HR admin and you click on training and development, and then from there you click on training and development sessions, and that is where you create sessions, sessions that will feature on the training library and also my training of employees within the organization. To create a new one, all you need to do is to click on the add button on the side, and that gives us the learning and development session form. So I can just come here, select on the company, select on the course. So this is picking from all the courses that have been created on the course, on the learning and development course page that we looked at some seconds ago. So we click on learning and I'm actually using this learning and development course that has been created before, learning ABC. I created this while I was doing the class or the course creation session. So I click on this and I can now name the session. So this is the course. However, it's possible this is an online session. This session is for the 2022 edition, the January session, the February session. So I could call this session 1 for the ABC class, and I can click on the category. So it could be a mandatory course, an optional course, or a sponsored course. Let's assume it's a mandatory course. Who is the coordinator? Let's assume the coordinator is Sam White. So this is a drop down of all the names in the company, all the staff in the company. So I can schedule the date and say the training date is going to be on the 18th of November, and the number of minutes, the training duration, let's assume is a 60-minute training, and the time is going to be let's assume it's going to be 5 p.m. training course. When is the due date? The due date is when must you have completed the course. So I say you must have completed it on the same day. What is the session type, internal or external? When I click on external, I'll be able to type the name of the training provider. When I click on internal, I would be only be able to select the training facilitator from within the staff list or the employee list. So let's assume I'm clicking on internal. The moment I do that, the application gives you ability to select the activity or delivery type. So let's assume this is actually an online course, and the number of slots is 10, and the currency that we're going to use to pay for this training is, say, the US dollars. And remember, the moment I actually click on the cost, because this cost, when we created it, the cost was there, so automatically it brought out the cost and the unit of payment, which is the currency. So I have the application date. The application assessment date here is for skills assessment. So when would we want a skills assessment to be done? After the training. I say it will be done immediately after the training. Training location, let's say it is in Laos in the US, and the note is that bring or ensure you prepare. So when the mail goes out, people see that, ensure you prepare. Now, because I've selected an internal training, the moment I come to trainers here, the application will allow me to select a trainer as within the employee list. However, if I had selected from here an external training, see what will happen immediately. What will happen is that the application will only allow me to select a trainer by typing their name, because it's an external facilitator. So let's assume it's an internal facilitator, so that I can actually select a trainer or a coordinator or a trainer from within the company. So let's assume the trainer for this course is Sam White. I could have as many trainers as possible, and the moment I've done that, the trainer saves. So I've selected Sam White right here, Sam White, and let's say it's Sam White and Akin Sam, and the moment I've done that, the trainer saves as part of the trainers right here. The trainees, this is where I select who should be taking the training. So if I had come here, I can select by grade and say all the grades in the company can take it. And I can also select by department. So I can determine to say, oh, everybody in the company or in the group of company takes the training course, or some particular people take the training course. So if I select all the departments here, it is selected, and I can now come and select who should attend. Now I can come and select who should attend the training. People, participants by person. Now if I select participant by persons, what will happen is that a mail will go to all of these people. A mail will go to them all saying that you have been selected for the training. But in a situation where I do not select anybody here, and I only selected just the grade and the department, it will show in everybody's training library rather than showing on their my training. If I had selected their names here, it will take everything and select them on the my training of each of the training participants. But if I do not select their names, I only selected the department and the grade, it will only show on the training library of the participant. So when I'm done with all this, I can just click on save session, and the moment I click on save session, the session is saved. Session is saved already. The moment the session is saved, I can just click on back and I will be able to see the session. If you can remember the name I called the session right here, you will be able to see the session. So this session 1, ABC class Sam White. So if I log in with any other person, so let's assume I'm logging in with Chikanyahu. I'm logging in with Chikanyahu. Let me log in again with Chikanyahu. Chikanyahu is logged out already. So let me log in with Chikanyahu again. You will discover that the training courses will now be showing, because I did not select any particular person. The training courses will now be showing on the training library for Chikanyahu. So if I come here, I can see training library and I can see my training. If I had selected, so this is the training, session 1 ABC training, I can see the training is on the training library. Is on the training library. From the training library, what can I do? I can request for this training. I can request for the training. After going through the training to see, oh, this training is going to give me these skills, advisory skills, is going to help me to be more encouraging, give me good interpersonal skills, then I can request for the training. Thank you very much. I want to believe you've been able to get something from this. So this is how you create training sessions on the training and development module of the GOS HRM. Catch you later.